it's me again. Now, as I promised, here is a list of some of the programs that are very useful to have if you own a PC or a laptop. So, for instance, and you happen to do a lot of creative things, so like for instance, being on YouTube. So, first one is a program called JODIX, WMA to MP3. Now, I should point out that I won't be putting links up. I will put the names of the programs on. However, I won't be putting links up because some of these I've had for a while and I can't remember where I got them. But okay, some of these are some of these are actually very easy to find, so that's why I'm going to add the links down, the names of the programs below. SKYPE, if you didn't hear that, is an obvious one because if you end up becoming really good with YouTube and you want to get in touch with people, that's always handy and it's free. I can't do it on my laptop, but I've now managed to get it to work on my iPad and my phone because they're obviously designed to use it for that thing. One of the two programs that I use quite a bit are EMICSOFT Video Converter. Now, this program will convert pretty much anything except MPEG. Now, I cannot figure out. No, actually, I tell a lie. It won't convert MP4 into something else. Now, I cannot understand why. It makes no sense to me. However, there's another. Most of these are all free. I'll tell you which ones are and which ones aren't. So, for instance, JODIX is free, SKYPE is free, EMICSOFT you have to buy, and then there's a program called Any Video Converter, AVC for short. That is a free program which I managed to find a while back, and that does convert pretty much anything. I use it for converting files and putting them on my PSP, and that's actually a very good one. Video Workshop. Video Workshop is what I used for quite a long time to actually cut and rip all the audio from some of my old videos. So, for instance, rather than listen to music most of the time, I actually copy segments of DVDs and such or whatever, and then I can just listen to them in my car. And sometimes what I'll do is I've actually copied whole series of manga series and I've actually put them onto disc and I just listen to them in my car. Now I've got a USB playing CD player, so I just chuck them all on that. That's very good, and I used that to create all of my music videos, which you can see on that side of the screen. Then we have a program called Paint.net. Paint.net, I'm told, is kind of like the Windows version of the Apple program, the Apple design program. I've never used the Apple one before. I've seen it, but at work, but that's about it. I'm not too good with this program. I've been trying to figure out how to use it, and I've had no chance or joy with it. So I will be going back to that at some point, but I have got a couple of projects I want to do that involve design, but I need to sit and figure out how to do them. Next one is VLC Media Player. This will basically play anything and everything. So if you've got some seriously old files, chances are it can be played on this. Some films that I've been given by people where they say, yeah, it will play it easily through Media Player. It will play it, but there's no sound. I then whack it through VLC and it's perfectly fine. These two programs I used when I was making up my music videos, and they are both. One is called Flash DVD Ripper and Max DVD to MPEG. Now these two you have to pay for because you can get the trial versions and they will only do about 5 minutes each, but as I said a minute ago, I still copy little bits and bobs, so it's handy to have. Flash I find is slightly better because it actually does the whole image, whereas Max only does them in widescreen as well. The other thing I will say is Max DVD copies all the visual stuff first, and then it copies all the audio and then splices it together. The Flash one does them both at the same time, so that's quite handy. PaintShop Pro. Now I have actually got a very old version of PaintShop Pro. I think it's version 4, which I got for free off one of my brother's friends. But the up-to-date programs, yes, you do have to pay for. As well as DVD Ghost. DVD Ghost, I accidentally broke the region code on my laptop because I could change the region code 5 times, and I got to the 5th time, didn't realize what I'd done, and I'd locked it onto US, so I had to get a new. So for the time being, I bought DVD Ghost to play all of my normal DVDs, which was really irritating. So then I had to buy a new drive for it, and then that just reset everything. However, I still had the program, and then I started buying region 1s, and now I can play them through that, so that's quite handy. And the final one is a music program called Acid Pro. Now, I got given this a couple of years back, and I've used it once or twice. It's actually not a bad program. The good thing about it is that you can actually see the graph, but it's all laid out in layers, so it's like layers of a cake, I guess. That one, I don't know if you have to pay for. If I had to guess, then yeah, you probably would. Then, the next part is going to be the websites that I promised. Now, there are only 9 on here, but these are genuinely worth looking at, and I am members of a few of them. So, for instance, these are all free websites, naturally. So, no paying fees or any sort of joining up stuff, etc. Well, that won't involve money. So, eBalm's World. This one is a website that is basically just random junks, from pictures to videos to links to basically soundboards and everything you can kind of think of. But it's always updated daily, and it's actually really good, and I love this website. Sorted Food. Sorted Food I found by accident on an advert for YouTube, and I've become obsessed with them. I followed them on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and they are a great bunch of guys, and I've spoken to them, not in person, but I have spoken to them via email quite a few times, uploading a couple of pictures and ideas of foods that I've made, and I've had a couple of replies from them. I still have one from Facebook, which I'm going to keep, because I made a ginger biscuit base with a white chocolate ganache and a raspberry coulis on top, and I sent the picture out because I promised I would, and they said it would look really good, so I'm quite chuffed with that. They are very worth watching. I'm going to do a video of all the people on YouTube that I follow and why they're worth watching. Sorry. DeviantArt. DeviantArt is a free website that allows you to upload photos, images, basically any type of picture. And I use this at the moment to upload all my photographs. I'm not a very good designer anymore. I used to copy pictures, but they're all traced, that sort of stuff. So I stick to doing photos at the moment, and I'm uploading pictures for one of my friends because he does photography as like an amateur thing, but he's really good at it. I currently on there follow a guy called Jolly Jack. I actually cannot remember the names of the other people. Sorry, Pineapple Magic. That's a young girl called Kayla Erin. If you ever get a chance to see her, she's brilliant at cosplaying. Another website that, I should point out, DeviantArt does require a logon, but it's free to sign up, and it's literally just your name and that's your email, and that is literally it. I found this one by accident when I was getting ready to get married. It's a website called Big Huge Labs, which has varying degrees of things, like, for instance, how to make movie posters, like jigsaw sets or stuff. But you can upload them, and then you can make them yourself if you want to. And it's actually quite a fun little website if you wanted to make up like a little joke thing. One I have made up recently, but I can't say what it is because it's for the person next door and she can hear me. Next one is, as I promised, about the Kindle. It's called onlineconvert.net. Online-convert.com. Now, this program will convert basically anything. It's got 7 different types. So it's ebook, video, picture, music. That's 4. Document, e-document, and something else which I can't remember. But that is a free website, and that is extremely very good program very good website to use for any of that sort of stuff. Online MP3 cutter, which is mp3cut.net. This is actually a nice little program if you haven't got an MP3 cutter at home or on your laptop, blah blah blah. It's actually a nice little thing. It does it quite simple and it's free to use as well. Then you've got Tumblr, WordPress, both free online blog programs. I'm signed up with both of them, so if you want to find me, it's Rob Brinlow and see the stuff I get up to. And then finally, as I've said before, the Naruto website, the website I use is one called mangareader.net. Now, currently the series is up to 660. 661 was hopefully supposed to come up this week. It didn't, and I really want to read it, which is really bugging me, but hey ho, there's not much I can do. So that's the list of programs and websites that I use on a quite often daily basis, and if I come across any more, I will let you know. But at the moment, I am sticking to those programs because they work brilliantly. So, as I said, have a good day, have a good weekend, have a good week, whatever you're going to be doing, and I'll see you next week. Bye.